Deep within the rumbling heart of the Johnson family laundry room, Moly paced atop the dryer, her bell jingling with each determined step. Another disaster had struck, the third this week. She stared down at the pile of freshly dried clothes, her whiskers twitching in distress. 23 right socks, not a single left sock in sight. "This is getting ridiculous," Moly muttered, batting a lonely argyle sock with her paw. "As guardian of the laundry, I simply cannot allow this sock napping to continue." The dryer vent let out a suspicious giggle. Moly's ears perked up. In 6 years of laundry room guardianship, she'd never heard the vent laugh before. She crept closer, her nose twitching at the peculiar scent of marshmallows and static electricity wafting from its depths. Armed with her trusty flashlight, borrowed from the emergency drawer, and a bag of mini marshmallows, liberated from the kitchen, Moly squeezed through the vent. The metal tunnel twisted and turned like a slide at a playground, carrying her deeper into the unknown. "Ooh!" she grunted, tumbling into a vast underground chamber. Her eyes widened at the sight before her. Hundreds of left socks hung from clotheslines strung between stalactites, each one more colorful than the last. But more surprising were the tiny figures scurrying about below. Gnomes, their bodies seemingly made of dryer lint, wearing the most outrageous combinations of mismatched socks as clothing. "Welcome to the revolution," a voice boomed. A distinguished-looking gnome stepped forward, his mismatched sock cape swishing dramatically. "I am Lint Lord Fuzzbottom, founder of the Society for Sock Liberation and Artistic Freedom." "You're the one stealing all the left socks?" Moly demanded, trying to look intimidating despite having a dust bunny stuck to her nose. "Stealing is such a harsh word." Lint Lord Fuzzbottom adjusted his tiny spectacles. "We're liberating them from the tyranny of matching. Why should socks be forced to pair only with their identical twins? It's fashion discrimination." Before Moly could argue, a commotion erupted from a nearby tunnel. "Intruder alert! Intruder alert!" A squadron of animated underwear marched in, led by a pair of polka-dotted boxer shorts wielding a lint roller like a sword. "Captain Elastic," Lint Lord Fuzzbottom nodded respectfully. "This is our visitor from the world above." "Humph!" Captain Elastic twirled his thread mustache. "Another enforcer of the matching sock regime, no doubt. Shall we show her to the static cling chamber?" "Wait!" Molly held up her paws. "I brought marshmallows?" She pulled out the bag, and the entire chamber fell silent. Even the underwear squadron lowered their lint rollers. "Did you say marshmallow?" Lint Lord Fuzzbottom's eyes sparkled. "We haven't had those since we found that camping sock last summer. Perhaps we can negotiate." Over shared marshmallows, which the Lint gnomes discovered made excellent hats, Moly learned about the Underground Society's mission. The gnomes believed that forcing socks to always match was limiting their potential. They had created a thriving community where stripes paired with polka dots, and argyle danced with plain cotton in perfect harmony. But what about the people up above? Molly asked, watching a purple striped sock waltz by with a neon green athletic sock. They need their socks too. Captain Elastic, now wearing a marshmallow beret, scratched his chin thoughtfully. What if we instituted a sock sharing program? We keep some, return others, spread the message that matching isn't everything? A fashion revolution needs allies above ground, Lint Lord Fuzzbottom agreed. And who better than the guardian of the laundry herself? Moly considered the scene before her, the joy on every lint gnome's face as they paraded in their mismatched glory, the underwear squadron teaching sock puppets to tango, the whole wonderful chaos of it all. Perhaps perfection wasn't about matching exactly, but about finding unexpected harmony in differences. And so the Great Sock Liberation began. While some socks still returned to their matching pairs, others stayed below to join the revolution. On laundry days, the Johnsons would sometimes find notes tucked into their sock drawers, encouraging them to embrace the mismatch and live a little. If they listened carefully, they might hear faint music and laughter from behind the dryer, the sound of a lint-filled fashion revolution in full swing. As for Moly, she kept her position as guardian of the laundry, but with a new understanding of her duties. Sometimes she could be spotted wearing a mismatched sock as a cape while making her rounds, her bell jingling in time with the underground celebration of imperfection.